everybody. Thanks so much for logging on MyMagicDC.com. It is all about Eric Sexy Benet. Ladies, look at him. He is here, looking good, smelling good.
Thank you so much.
We're excited about your new project. You always have some emotional, provoking music that you put out there, and when you listen to it, it sounds so personal. Is that one of your, I don't know, fortes to like have such personal songs out there?
I think that's just like for me, that's just the way I approach creating. You know, and I think that's artistically speaking. I mean, I think that's the best way, the strongest way to create, when you just completely expose yourself and you know, you put yourself out there. I mean, whether you're a painter or a, you know, musician or a violin player or you know, you rhyme or whatever it is. If you're vulnerable, let yourself just be completely exposed. I think that's the best way to create your art, and that's basically how I do it.
So when we go to our favorite record store or online or whatever, and we get at your new project, Lost in Time, due out November 23rd, can we expect to hear just who and what you are all about as you evolve as Eric Benet, as a musician? We can hear some more of that good stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I think like you said before, with all of my projects, this is kind of a given that I'm just going to be emotionally like exposed in my music. But I think the difference between this record is, you know, I really wanted to make a record that felt like it was produced and written in the mid-70s. Everything from the type of microphones that we used in the studio, to the preamps, to having, you know, real strings and real horns and real musicians playing the record. So I mean, it's just a very raw and real endeavor. It's like, if you listen to the first single, Sometimes I Cry, you can hear that. I mean, it's just very raw, it's very live and very real, and
it really transcends like the stereotypes and most of your music being for women, because when we started playing Sometimes I Cry, I swear, and I could probably find it in my computer here, a dude was like, man, that touched me. And he was very much a man's man, and he just said, I didn't know that brother could sing that high, but that record touched me. Courtney, when you get a minute, put it on again. So emotionally speaking, you're able really to go the gamut with that in regards to touching folks.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a gift. That's special.
I appreciate that, and I get that. You know, I get that from like some of my, you know, men that listen to my music. It's like they'll tell me, look, I was feeling that, but I didn't know how to say it, and I'm glad you put that in the song, because you know, I could communicate it better to, you know, whoever. So I mean, that's a blessing to be able to feel like you gave somebody something like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for blessing us with your presence here in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Lost in Time is a new project, first single. Sometimes I Cry, we're definitely all over it here at the New Magic 102.3. We can pick it up November 23rd.
That's right.
We're
please
excited
do.
About it. Yeah,
please don't forget.
Yeah. Eric Benet hanging out in the studio. Courtney Hicks, my magic, your magic, our magic, his magic.
It's a magical thing, y'all.